The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
Money's coming to me. Money's coming to me.
Has anyone noticed that if you were to look at year-over-year earnings per share growth, we are coming out of really a flat year, and the market was exactly flat for the entire year. I mean, I think it might be it might be related. I mean, if you could figure that stuff out, you might actually be able to decide.
Well, I have figured it out, and I've been giving it to my gang members. I've been telling my gang, if you recall, in 2018, in January 2018, I said we were in a crash. The crash begins. Sometimes it takes a year and a half from the first day it starts. That was on January of 2018, January 16th, I think it was. I also said the worst part of the crash will be in December. So I projected almost out 11 months. That'll be the capitulation. And guess what? We had a 20% crash in October. And guess what? December was the capitulation, was the worst. It wasn't hard to figure out because every bubble is exactly the same. And I explained last week, what people don't realize is out of all our presidents, 45 presidents, there's only 4, just 4, who didn't go into a recession, which is healthy. Because when you go into a recession, you are cleaning up the excesses, not only the federal government, their excesses, which is plenty, huge excesses, but also households. You got to clean it up. But because of Bill Clinton.com, remember he was the dot-com bubble king, Baby Bush, he was the housing and financial con bubble man, Obama, remember he was the QE con bubble guy, and Trump is continuing with the QE con bubble and trying to get interest rate to go low. Each one of those, the dot-com bubble, the housing bubble, the QE bubble, every one of those is killing the economy. Because while the stock market's going up 350% since 2008, guess what? We have a bubble. That's all it is. It's not growth, but they tell us it's growth. And like I explained last week, growth, GDP growth, if we go back all the way back to Clinton, between 1993 and 2001, when he left office 2001 to today, we have not gotten beyond 2.8%. What, 18 years? So there is no growth in our economy. None. But they don't want to talk about that. They don't want to talk about that. Just like nobody wants to talk about the fact that the economy is not growing and the stock market stopped growing. That's right. October 2018 was the last time, that was the last day of more than a 10-year bubble. Not economic growth. They tell us that's economic growth. Every time the stock market goes up, these jibber-jabbers, these frauds on all these fake financial cable news networks tell you, oh, it's growth. Look at the growth. No, it's not growth. If an economy's not growing any more than 2.8% a year over more than 10 years, that's not growth. We didn't have 1 year of 3%. So now, for the last year, they haven't been able to push this market up. And today, it makes a new all-time high. Well, we've made new all-time highs in the last year, and they keep failing. And this one's going to fail too. But they did a better job at this one. At this one, they did a massive trick. They went in and reversed the 10-year Treasury yield and the 3-month Treasury yield, where, if you remember, the 3-month Treasury yield was much higher than the 10-year Treasury yield. What does that mean? That's a big red flag. That's telling you companies and individual investors don't want to put money into the economy in the near term because they know it's going to collapse, because they know it's not growth. It's a bubble, and they don't want to invest in a bubble. We have the very, very wealthy. Think about this. The top 1 percentile. You know why this market's not going up in a year? They got $5 trillion in a bank account, in banks. They got their money in the bank with all the rest of their money. Remember, the very, very wealthy, they don't create jobs with their money. They always say, oh, we got to have the wealthy. Give them tax cuts. Give them this. Give them that. Because they create jobs. The guy at Burger King, he doesn't create jobs. No, that's true, too. He doesn't. But they don't either. Not with their money. Sure, they create jobs, but it's OPM, other people's money. So today, everybody, oh, look at this. Oh, brand new high, brand new high. I've been telling you since they came out with earnings, they're going to try to make new highs by cheating. That's what they're doing. And we're doing terrific. We got some nice returns. But let's think about this for a minute. Record high, but they're not mentioning there's no volume. We're absent of buyers. We couldn't even hit in the first hour today 30% of our average daily volume on the S&P. There's no buyers. Where's the money? Well, the big boys with all their money, it's in the bank with the rest of their money. They're not investing. Why? Because they know that the economy's not growing. They know near time, right now, that they're not confident in investing. They even when the government gave them more money on a 10-year on a 3-month Treasury, they still weren't even buying those because they knew that in real time, right now, going forward, that we have a bad situation, that the economy's not growing. Why? Well, because, and think about this, they want to cut rates. Here they tell us, all-time new high today, all-time new high. But there's no volume. We have an absence of buyers. All-time new high today. They're all excited on CNBC and all these other fake news networks. But guess what? We're having trouble here. There's no volume, no buyers. Because the poor 60 million of American households own no more wealth today than they did 20 years ago. See, what the very, very wealthy did is they took, for the last 10 years, went in and they just took all the wealth out of our economy and took it for themselves. They didn't reinvest it back into the middle class. They didn't reinvest it back into machinery and equipment for workers so they can get higher wages. They took all that money for themselves, called stock buybacks. They didn't spread it among the working class, among Main Street. You got to take that class, you got to take that money and plow it back into Main Street. If you plow it into new machinery, equipment, and everything else, then the middle class, the working class of this country, their wages will go up. But they haven't gone up. Matter of fact, when they tell you how wages are going up, what a lie that is. If you go and take a look at today's wages, if you're making $22 an hour today, your purchasing power is the same as $4 was in the 1980s. 60 million American households own no more wealth today than they did 20 years ago. Think about that. And we have 157 million people working. 50% of them are making less than $38,000 a year. 50% of our workforce can't come up with even $200 if they had an emergency. Isn't it amazing? See, they don't tell you the truth. That's why listen to me. I'll tell you the truth, and we'll make money with the truth. We'll be right back after this break.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Attend the Phil's Gang Personal Stock Market Coaching Seminar with Phil Grandy and Steve Celeste in Sarasota, Florida. This seminar will educate individuals who are interested in learning in-depth stock charting technicals, providing professional one-on-one training strategies and personal investing experiences. The Phil's Gang Trading and Investing Seminar will give you the confidence to make profits in the stock market. Don't wait. Register today. Call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or register online at philsgang.com. Stop wasting your money and time on outdated newsletters, reading dozens of websites and magazines. You wanted it, you got it. One-on-one coaching with Phil Grandy. For more information and to register, call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or register online at philsgang.com. And we'll see you on the charts. Attend the Phil's Gang Personal Stock Market Coaching Seminar with Phil Grandy and Steve Celeste in Sarasota, Florida. This seminar will educate individuals who are interested in learning in-depth stock charting technicals, providing professional one-on-one training strategies and personal investing experiences. The Phil's Gang Trading and Investing Seminar will give you the confidence to make profits in the stock market. Don't wait. Register today. Call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or register online at philsgang.com. Stop wasting your money and time on outdated newsletters, reading dozens of websites and magazines. You wanted it, you got it. One-on-one coaching with Phil Grandy. For more information and to register, call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or register online at philsgang.com. And we'll see you on the charts.
Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here. And it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from, all that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
Welcome back to Phil's Gang. Are you scared of the stock market? You shouldn't be. With Phil's Gang, we can make you profits going on the way up and on the way down. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. If that doesn't scare you, these financial cable networks should. They're as bad as the political nonsense we get. We're lied to every day. You know that now, right? Politics, they always lie every day, these cable networks. And even worse, they're now lying about what's going on in the economy. They've been lying for almost, 12, 13 years. Well, let's just go back to the dot-com. And that was in 1993 to 2001. But let's just go to the time that Bill Clinton left office. So 2001. Yeah, let's just say let's just go 19 years. So for 19 years, this economy has been a bubble, no economic growth. So here we are again today. We're sitting here, and the market's having a hell of a time since October 2018. Here we are, October 28th, 2019, and it's having a hell of a time breaking out. In fact, if you go take a look at the market today, you'll see there's no energy. What they did is they rallied the market up so they can come on TV and say, look at this, all-time high. Well, we did that before too, all-time high. That doesn't mean anything. You want volume, you want energy behind that all-time high so it can sustain itself. It's not going to sustain itself like this when there's no volume. You got to have energy. And the reason why you don't have a lot of volume, a lot of energy, because think about it, the poor 60 million American households own no more wealth today than they did 20 years ago. The Main Street working class, and you're not going to hear this on CNBC or Fox or any of these cable networks. They tell you the opposite. Everything's wonderful. But let's think about it. You're a working class guy, right, folks? You know what it is. You're on Main Street. Aren't you struggling to pay your bills? And they say, well, but we're told wages went up. Yes, but what they do, they don't take them. They take the billionaires, the millionaires, and people make $200,000. They put it all in one basket. They take an average. They should be taken out. The top 1%, put it to the side. Take out the 5%, put it to the side. The 20%, put it to a side. Just take those groups and see what they're averaging. It's unbelievable. We have, think this, the wealthiest 1%. They have so much money. They have about $5 trillion sitting in the bank. In the bank. That's why the market hasn't gone up in a year. Sitting in the bank. And you look at today when they made an all-time new high. Now, I'm not saying don't buy stocks. We're doing terrific. We SMH, we bought the ETF in October. We got a nice 7% return. We have a nice 7% return on Apple. We bought that in October. We bought, in October, we bought gold, AU, the symbol, up 10% on that. And we shorted, going the opposite way, we shorted CAG, and we have 11% return. So if you think about it, we have 1, 2, 3 stocks that we're long, that we're making money on. We're watching these stocks closely. 7%, 10% returns. And then CAG, we're shorting it with 11% return. So it doesn't matter to us if the market goes up or down because we'll make money either way. But what should be important, what you got to understand is when you have $5 trillion, the big boys have $5 trillion in the bank in cash or cash equivalents, just sitting in the bank account. Why? Because they don't have any confidence near term. So now they're trying to, when they rigged it so you get more money on the 10-year treasury than the 3-month, they're not buying into it. They're not buying into it. They know it's a bunch of nonsense. For every dollar of capital owned by one of the 60 million struggling households at the bottom, the typical family at the top, the 1 percentile, has $730. For every $1. okay, for every $1 the big boys have, okay, I mean, for every $1 of the 60 million struggling households at the bottom, the top 1% has $730 compared to your $1. Think about that. Compared to your $1, they have $730. They have so much, they don't know what to do with it. That's why this economy can't grow, and that's why you're not getting wage increases, because they're killed the middle class. 60 million households. They own just 2% of national wealth. That's around $2 trillion. That's down from if you adjust the inflation from 1999. We're lower now than 1999. 99 it was about $3 trillion. Now we're at $2 trillion. We're going the wrong way. That's terrible. Think about it. They have less real wealth today than they did 20 years ago. And the purchasing power, if they're making $22 today, is no more purchase power than when you had $4 an hour in the 80s. 50% of our workforce have almost nothing, while the top 1% have everything. And that's why you hear about socialism. That's why you hear about socialism all the time. We never heard about socialism. But now you hear everybody, all the Democrats running for president, all socialists, they all want to be communists. They should all have to go to Cuba and live there for 6 months. Every Democrat on that platform who want to be a communist or they want to be a socialist, make them go for 6 days, never mind 6 months, and live there. See how it is. They have no idea what communism is or socialism. Same thing. The top 1 percentile of U.S. households. You know how many people that is? That's 1.2 million households. Think about it. 1.2 million households. That's it. The top one is nothing. And they've increased their wealth by $7 trillion. Can you imagine? Since 2008. $7 trillion. The richest 9%, they added $5.8 trillion. And the next 40% added $5.2 trillion. The bottom half of the population only added $680 million compared to $7.1 trillion, $5.8 trillion, $5.2 trillion. Something's wrong, isn't it? That's why you got to join my gang, Phil's gang.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Attend the Phil's Gang Personal Stock Market Coaching Seminar with Phil Grandy and Steve Celeste in Sarasota, Florida. This seminar will educate individuals who are interested in learning in-depth stock charting technicals, providing professional one-on-one training strategies and personal investing experiences. The Phil's Gang Trading and Investing Seminar will give you the confidence to make profits in the stock market. Don't wait. Register today. Call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or register online at philsgang.com. Stop wasting your money and time on outdated newsletters, reading dozens of websites and magazines. You wanted it, you got it. One-on-one coaching with Phil Grandy. For more information and to register, call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or register online at philsgang.com. And we'll see you on the charts.
We make sure our gang members are positioned to sell the market short with the same ease as going long. So you join the gang for $39.95, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. You decide when you join the gang of our membership group what you want to follow. So let's say you decide you want to start following gold. Okay, so let's say you're going to follow AU. And by the way, we started to buy AU on May 30th. We're up 89%. We're there every day to tell our members what to do. At 2 o'clock, there's the video. Or if you want to be aggressive and you want to be a real trader, just come to my class every day from 9:30 to 11. That's your choice. If you get confused, you get a hold of us. You have your own personal coach, for God's sakes. And if you do exactly what we tell you in that video every day, you'll be making money consistently. consistent.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264.
PhilsGang.com is not the only way you can stay in touch with what we do throughout the day. With today's social media, you can stay up to date with Phil's Gang current events. You can find Phil's Gang on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and more. Phil's Gang Radio Show is broadcast live Monday through Friday from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Facebook, Periscope, and, of course, YouTube. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Go to philsgang.com and find our social media buttons at the top left-hand corner of the site. philsgang.com and Phil's Gang Social Media, keeping you connected. Join us Saturday, November 9th for the Veterans Day Block Party, hosted by Operation Warrior Resolution. The best local bands, celebrities, food, and fun to celebrate those who served. Everyone welcome to come celebrate the military nonprofits of Sarasota over Veterans Day weekend, November 9th at Cityside Apartments in the historic Rosemary District in Sarasota.
Hi, I'm Kendra Simpkins, U.S. Army veteran and CEO of local veteran nonprofit Operation Warrior Resolution. Come celebrate Veterans Day with us at this free event with plenty of food and drink, live music, and celebrity surprises. Come show your support, honor our heroes, and have lots of fun. We provide peace to veterans in distress through the use of alternative methods.
Veterans Day weekend, November 9th at Cityside Apartments in the historic Rosemary District in Sarasota. For more information, go to OperationWarriorResolution.org. That's OperationWarriorResolution.org and click on the events page for the Veterans Day Block Party.
Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264.
Join us Saturday, November 9th for the Veterans Day Block Party, hosted by Operation Warrior Resolution. The best local bands, celebrities, food, and fun to celebrate those who served. Everyone welcome to come celebrate the military nonprofits of Sarasota over Veterans Day weekend, November 9th at Cityside Apartments in the historic Rosemary District in Sarasota.
Hi, I'm Kendra Simpkins, U.S. Army veteran and CEO of local veteran nonprofit Operation Warrior Resolution. Come celebrate Veterans Day with us at this free event with plenty of food and drink, live music, and celebrity surprises. Come show your support, honor our heroes, and have lots of fun. We provide peace to veterans in distress through the use of alternative methods.
Veterans Day weekend, November 9th at Cityside Apartments in the historic Rosemary District in Sarasota. For more information, go to OperationWarriorResolution.org. That's OperationWarriorResolution.org and click on the events page for the Veterans Day Block Party.
Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Show. Learn, invest, and make profits with philsgang.com and give us a call, 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
Stock Corner is brought to you by CashCallMortgage.com.
CashCallMortgage.com. Check it out. Jared Douglas, 12 years ago, they started this company, and they're targeting mostly people who own a small business. And when they go to the bank, even though they got good credit, they have a tough time getting a mortgage. Because when you own a business, you go in with balance sheets and everything else. Most people in a bank don't even know what the hell they're looking at. They don't know the difference between a balance sheet and a Swiss cheese sandwich. So you go in, they don't get it. So when you go to Cash Call Mortgage, they get it. I bought a new condo moving from my other house, so I said, I'll go get a mortgage. It was unbelievable. And both my wife and I, our credit score is over 800. And we have our house sold. Matter of fact, it's on the line. It's, I think, still on my website. We have for sale here in Sarasota. And it was unbelievable. You think I had a credit score of 200 or something, the way they treat you. So I heard about him, and we had a mortgage within 4 or 5 days like that. Bang. Not a problem. So check it out. And you don't have to be, just in a small business if you're just an investor let me just say it this way. A person whether he's working for the fire department or he's a policeman or he's working for somebody anyway, he doesn't have a difficulty because it's easy. He just brings his tax returns in. That's it. But if you're outside that norm, it's hard to find somebody. And we did. And it's Jared Douglas at cashcallmortgage.com. Okay. So if you can help, you just tell them I sent you over, and you get a free house. No, you won't get a free house. Okay. Yesterday, I'm going to talk a little bit about, we're talking about the market. And most people got frustrated this year because, we would get our dips. We had that 20% dip, then sometimes then go back up and then dip again. You got to catch those. But you got to know what you're doing. When they tell you buy on a dip, you just don't buy on a dip. When I hear these people on CNBC and Fox talking about buying on the dip, you don't just buy on a dip like it's automatic, like you're going to hit gold. It doesn't work that way. You buy on a dip, you can get really hurt. You got to know what you're doing. And that's why charting is a wonderful thing, because charting shows you where the money is going. And the charting that I designed, the algorithms and so forth, identify where the money is going. So you know when to go in and buy. Now, November 9th, we only have 2. Remember I said we're doing 10. We have a seminar, 10 folks. I'm inviting you to come to Sarasota, Florida, at our office. We're going to hold it. We did it already a couple Saturdays ago. It was fun because with 10 people, you could really focus, okay? And you don't have a big crowd of people. Sure, we'd make more money having 20, 30 people, but if we're going to do that, we might as well do just a webinar online. But if you have just 10 people and you're all sitting in a room together, it was fun because everybody has different questions and you really learn a lot, and you learn from each other. It's a great opportunity. It worked. It was our first time we ever did it, and we were surprised how great it worked. It worked really well. So we only have 2 sites left. It's $500. Go to my gang, sign up, or you can call 877-600-GANG. So there's only 2 slots left, okay, out of the 10. All right. I don't like getting into politics, but I got so sick to my stomach yesterday. I mean, just think what these guys accomplished going in there and killing this guy, Daddy, okay? I mean, this guy cut heads off. He's the most miserable, vicious. I mean, he's not even a human being. Oh, but they can't give Trump credit, though, can they? This was Andrea Mitchell on CNBC. This is amazing. Listen to this.
Well, it's a very big deal to get Baghdadi. It's arguable how operational he still was. He was on the run, clearly moving around. It's a tribute to U.S. intelligence and obviously the special forces. I think he could have praised them more vigorously before he thanked Russia and Vladimir Putin for, clearing the ground so we could move in unimpeded.
Wait a minute. Hold on a second. He praised our soldiers. He praised them. Are you kidding? He was making a point. We would never got the mission done if he didn't get through that airspace, especially Russia and Syria. Of course, he had to contact them first. But he didn't, during his speech here, listen, he didn't leave our guys out and gals. It's just unbelievable. Listen to this.
U.S. Special Operations Forces executed a dangerous and daring nighttime raid in northwestern Syria and accomplished their mission in grand style.
And he went on to explain what they did. But Andrea Mitchell's got to come on and lie. He's got to say, oh, he's involved with Russia. That's why he thanked Russia. Oh, and it's awful. He thanked Russia. Well, Andrea, we would have never got to the landing zone, never got to the LZ. If these guys got shot down, you had to clear it. And of course, he showed respect to them and thanked them. But they wanted to make it like, oh, here he goes again. Look at this, man. Russia. Oh, boy. He's in bed with Putin. Yeah, he thanked them. He thanked them. It just makes you sick, isn't it? But here's what's really scary. The same kind of stuff is going on with our financial sector of the media. They lie to you every day. It's unbelievable. It's amazing. They're talking about how this is the greatest economy ever. Well, if this is the greatest economy ever, then why are they talking about this week? They're hoping they're gonna cut rates. Wait a minute. Why would the Fed cut interest rates a third time in a row if everything was so, if we're hitting an all-time high, new record, but they're going to cut rates? That doesn't make any sense. Think about it. Because they know the record, the little tiny record we got today, is meaningless. Because there's no energy behind it. We're absence of buyers. There's $5 trillion sitting in the banks. The guys who put the money in to this market, it's in the bank with the rest of their money. Because what do they know? They have no confidence short term in this economy. They know we're in a big bubble. This was never growth. We haven't had any economic growth in the last 10 years. And they point to the stock market as their economic growth, a big fat lie. So there's some tremendous opportunities. You just got to know what stocks you're looking for. And that's what we do every day. And just think about it. All you have to do at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, Eastern Time, go to our site and put on the video in whatever. If you go into our site, you'll see our member portfolio. Just pick one or two of the stocks or an ETF. And then at 2 Eastern Time, we put up a video explaining what to do, how to do it. And if you follow the video, you're going to be just fine. There's no way you can't make money if you follow the video, for heaven's sakes. But you got to follow the video. Now, the biggest money right now is going to be going to gold. I've been telling you that. And if you remember, a few weeks ago, I said, join my gang. I said, I'll give you the free chart. I want you to follow AU. You got to join the gang. And when you join the gang, we'll give you the free MV2 color-coded chart. Shows the money flow, and follow me with gold. And I said, AU, you know what we're up now? We have a return right now. After 2 weeks, we're up 10%. 10%. And that's the only gold stock that's really up. But our chart was able to focus on the money. Was enough money coming in? Yes. Today, they bring up the market. Hey, we're making money. I'm happy the market's going up. We're up 7% in Apple. The semiconductors are up 7% return. I'm talking just for October. We got into these in October. We're doing fine. But the key is we're getting the messages from the market that this market is in trouble. But people don't want to believe it. You can't have 50% of our workforce having almost nothing while the top 1% has everything. That's not a healthy economy. How did they get everything? Because it was set up that way through the stock market that the 1% would get it all. And Main Street, nothing. It's unbelievable. Join my gang.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Join us Saturday, November 9th, Veterans Day weekend at Cityside Apartments in the historic Rosemary District in Sarasota. The Veterans Day Block Party, hosted by Operation Warrior Resolution.
Hi, I'm Kendra Simpkins, U.S. Army veteran and CEO of local veteran nonprofit Operation Warrior Resolution. We provide peace to veterans in distress through the use of alternative methods.
For more information, go to OperationWarriorResolution.org. That's OperationWarriorResolution.org. Thinking about investing in the stock market? Go to philsgang.com, where we have over 50 years experience in trading and investing in the stock market. Phil's Gang teaches you how to make profits in the market with stock chart analysis, up-to-the-minute alerts, and always keeping you informed with professional guidance in long and short-term positions. Go to philsgang.com or call one of our professional staff to answer your questions. 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Stop wondering about your financial future and start doing something about it. Attend the Phil's Gang Personal Stock Market Coaching Seminar with Phil Grandy and Steve Celeste in Sarasota, Florida. This seminar will educate individuals who are interested in learning in-depth stock charting technicals, providing professional one-on-one training strategies and personal investing experiences. The Phil's Gang Trading and Investing Seminar will give you the confidence to make profits in the stock market. Don't wait. Register today. Call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or register online at philsgang.com. Stop wasting your money and time on outdated newsletters, reading dozens of websites and magazines. You wanted it, you got it. One-on-one coaching with Phil Grandy. For more information and to register, call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or register online at philsgang.com. And we'll see you on the charts. Attend the Phil's Gang Personal Stock Market Coaching Seminar with Phil Grandy and Steve Celeste in Sarasota, Florida. This seminar will educate individuals who are interested in learning in-depth stock charting technicals, providing professional one-on-one training strategies and personal investing experiences. This Phil's Gang training and investing seminar will give you the confidence to make profits in the stock market. Register today. Call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264, or register online at philsgang.com.
With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
I've been a Phil's Gang member since 2014. Over that time, I've generated over six-figure profits. Following Phil, his charting system has really been a huge impact on my career and my life. I would recommend Phil's Gang to the mom and pop out there. I would recommend it to parents teaching their children. I would recommend it to grandparents. If you really trust in their system, you will do well.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264.
Welcome back to Phil's Gang. What's the difference between an investment banker and a ghost? When a ghost jumps out the high-rise window, it floats. Now here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. So, again, talking about what happened on Sunday with the raid, I think that was fantastic. But our focus has got to get back on the economy. See, our Congress, they've really screwed us over big time with this impeachment. Remember, Congress, what they're about is the Senate banking committees. Their job is to make sure, okay, that they oversee the Federal Reserve. And their job is to make sure, again, that the Federal Reserve, they make sure the economy's working for us. That's the whole thing. The Senate and House Banking Committee, is their responsibilities to make sure we get a nice return on our investments, watch out for red flags. When there's inflation, to beat that inflation back down. I mean, this is their job. And they don't do it. They don't, because the Federal Reserve is controlled by the 1/100th of 1%. They own it. So they raise rates when they shouldn't be raising rates. They keep rates too low when they should be keeping rates too low. Remember, 84%, the 1 percentile picked up 84% of all the wealth increase since Trump got elected, which is about, I think it's about $8 trillion. They pick up 84%. The 1 percentile goes in their pocket, and they don't take that money and plow it back into the economy to grow the economy. They don't. They put it in their own pocket. They use it for stock buybacks. And when you think about the money in this country where it goes, it's ridiculous. I'm glad we're getting out of Afghanistan and Iraq. You know, those wars cost us about $34 trillion. $34 trillion. That includes interest. $34 trillion. We had to borrow. We can't afford $34 trillion when our government is broke. We're borrowing $1 trillion a month from China just to cover our debt. Our debt's growing 35% faster than our economy. This is unbelievable. This is crazy. So we have our Social Security, we have our Medicare, Medicaid. That costs us about $2.5 billion a year. We can't afford any of this. The big one that's killing us is the Affordable Care Act, the Obamacare. And the bad thing about that one, that doesn't have to be approved each year. Yeah, that's the bad deal. See, all the other things have to be approved each year. And you have for example, we spend about 4% on foreign aid. We spend 3% on science, technology, and NASA. We spend 3% on the environment, clean air, safe drinking, 3% of roads and bridges, and 3, 4, 5% on the education and workforce and all these sorts of things, which comes down to about every year we have to go in and get about $29 billion a year. It has to be voted on. It's called discretionary money. So every year they got to go in, okay, and they got to pass. They got to have a Congress in there passing these laws. Say, okay, we're going to fund it. We got to fund these. So you got to fund these programs, just discretionary programs like foreign aid and science and natural resources and RIDS. You got to finance it. You got to get permission. Everybody's got to vote on it. But our health care, they don't have to vote on any of it. The Affordable Care is killing us. So it's carte blanche. Congress doesn't have to vote on it every year. It's automatic. That's ridiculous. So what's happening is all the money in this country is going to one spot, one group of people. And none of that money is trickling down anymore. It's not trickling down to the middle class. And we need the middle class. See, you got to keep building jobs, good jobs, and high-paying jobs in manufacturing and construction spending, because that's where all the big money is. And that's how the middle class grows, from those high-paying jobs in construction. Construction spending and so forth, and manufacturing. That's where you go and you make big money. And what happens when they go home, they pay their bills, they made enough money that they can open up their own little business. And that's the key, startup businesses. See, the middle class has always been the foundation of our economy because they make enough money, they pay their bills, they have enough discretionary money left to go out and start a business. That's all gone. The middle class is shrinking. That's one of the biggest problems this country has. So why don't they talk about that on Sunday? Every Sunday they talk about the same thing. How do we screw Trump? If you hate Trump, you should turn around. If you want him impeached, you got to turn around and tell your congressman, stop it. You're killing us. Because all that's going on is top 1% is getting richer. The top 1 percentile is getting richer. And half of Americans can't even put $200 aside for an emergency. Half of all the working force we have, think about it, half, only make $38,000 a year. That's it. So now they're talking about tomorrow, or Wednesday thing, they want to lower rates. Are you nuts? See, it doesn't match. Today they're bragging about we have an all-time new high, but they got to lower rates. Well, if you wouldn't lower rates if you had a good economy. Why would you'd raise rates. So why do they want to cut rates again for a third time in a row? And each time they cut rates, all that happens is the rich get richer, and the middle class get poor, and Main Street gets poor, and the jobs they get are lousy, mostly all part-time jobs. So they got to stop with this stuff, and they got to get back to this country, work on the economy. You can't keep giving all the money to 1.2 million families. That's the top 1%. You can't keep doing that. You don't. And everybody else, think about this. The top 1% of households, 1.2 million people, they have an aggregate net worth of about $35 trillion. Their their wealth has increased by $7.1 trillion. The average guy on the street, his wealth, if you take the aggregate of half our population, half wealth only increased $680 million. Think about it, half of our population wealth has increased only $680 million, but the 1% of our population increased $7 trillion. It doesn't work. So they figure the way they can fool us, the rich get richer because they can keep interest rates so low for so long, keep a bubble going. First it was .com, then a housing con, now it's QE con, now they'll start another one. Keep these bubbles going and fool everybody and say the economy's growing. All right, so what you should do right now, join my gang. And as I told you before, follow me on gold, AU, and start following me on oils, Halliburton. Now, you're going to hear me say that. Now, somebody's going to run out, so I don't have to join this gang. I'll buy Halliburton. Don't do that. See, a lot of people do that. I see it in write-ups. Oh, I heard Phil say on radio and I lost money. Of course you lost money. You didn't join the gang. You hear me say Halliburton, and you go out and you buy it. You don't know what the hell you're doing. But if you join the gang for $39 and at 2 o'clock in the afternoon went to the video about Halliburton, you make money. You'll be making money. And you also make money when the market's going down. That's the key. So that when you go to bed at night, it's not going to matter to you whether the market's going up or the market's going down. Look, we can't keep on. This economy just can't survive. The debt right now is horrible. It's insane. I mean, think about manufacturing's the weakest in 10 years, right? Weakest in 10 years. Construction, biggest decline in 17 years. Wages, real wages have gone up 0.5% over 20 years. That's it. Are you nuts? This is crazy. That's crazy. And you think of the consumers. They're out there spending 40% more than their wage income because they can go get credit cards. Interest rates are low. And then they look at the stock market and say, oh, I'm okay because CNBC or Fox told me the economy's growing. Just take a look at the stock market. What are you, nuts? Join my gang, 877-600-GANG. Go to my site. And remember, we got 2 more. We only have 2 sites left for November 9th, our seminar here in Sarasota, Florida. Limited to 10 people. See you on the charts.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
It's up to